Hi, happy morning on this long weekend Saturday. Oh boy. Yeah, glad, happy to be with you. And we'll grab some drinks. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. What's that? The Sterling's number. I guess we can put this as a back burner because it's gonna be long period. Well, it's not a project per se. Well, because we are not discovering anything new. Yeah, maybe some better pedagogical method to teach, to learn about what Bernoulli number, and we may discover something along the way. By the way, we typically do, right? But yeah, it's a learning project. Uh, we may discover something new, okay, or better way to think about it, different angle to think about Sterling's number, Bernoulli number. So yeah, we'll put it in a back burner for now. Okay, so yeah, what is Sterling? Probably it's better to write this as Sterling number um 42. Okay, yeah, because you have a set of four elements, right? And you're partitioning that into two non-empty sets. Okay, subsets. So how many ways are there? That's combinatorial problem, right? Uh, yeah, I mean we can look up this website, but because this is combinatorial problem, we're gonna just do it, okay? Without looking at the answer in the web pages, because we know mathematics, we know combinatorics. I do because I learned it when I was in major in computer science. Okay, it was mandatory class, combinatorics. Okay, yeah, it's kind of forms the basis for probability theory too. So yeah, I learned combinatorics when I was in middle school, also in high school, in when I was in South Korea. Okay, all right. Let's take a shot at it. I think it's more like combination, right? The binary coefficient, binomial coefficient, right? This is just what binary coefficient. I mean, it's what four c uh 1. This is four c 2, right? Not exactly right. So okay. But it has to do with binary coefficient, okay? it's better if we take a peep at the original formula. What's that? Stirling's number. Because we don't want to waste too much time. Okay. Yeah, we'll go back and forth. Okay, we'll look at the formula and then do it on our own. Okay, that's totally fine. Because we don't want to waste too much time, right? So, Stirling number of the second kind. Okay. Stirling's number. All right. So we follow this convention. All right. So we'll just write it as this for Stirling two. Okay. Well, at least we are inventing some nice notation. Okay. So they have Stirling's number notation, but I don't like it. Okay. So we'll do this. Okay. So according to the formula, it's like what? 1 over 2 factorial sigma I from 0 to uh, 2 minus 1 to the I and 2, yeah, the binomial coefficient. Okay, 2 1 2 minus I to the nth. What is n? 4. Okay, so okay, it's very, it's nothing difficult. I mean, it's just quantitative. It's a lot of stuff going on. Okay, so did I get this right? Well, this has to be I. Okay, let's expand that. It's challenging. Boy. So 1 over half, right? And sigma from when I is 0, okay, 0 1, right, 0, so 2 to the 4th, then minus when I is equal to 1, 2 1, that's 2, okay, so when I is equal to 2 plus 2 2, that's 1, 0, yeah, 16 14 7, yeah, somehow it's magically working, but the formula itself is very involved, and I don't know how to prove this formula. Maybe through mathematical induction, maybe, because mathematical induction is kind of cheating. Okay, because mathematical induction, what we actually did that. You remember what sigma I was sigma k cube, right? Sigma k cube. Yeah, we found that formula, right? Um, with mathematical induction because we just work it out, right? By hand, it's leg work, you know. We just calculate it by hand without knowing any formula, right? How to partition this. Perhaps we start to see some pattern, okay? And then we make a conjecture, speculation, a formula. We come up with some kind of formula that works in a couple of instances, okay? And then we can prove whether this formula is correct or not with mathematical induction, logical induction, okay? So, yeah, mathematical induction is a legit, it's a correct way to prove something, but it's kind of cheating, okay? We're kind of like cutting, it's kind of shortcut, like cutting the corner kind of, because to come up with a logical deduction, deductive proving, it may be too difficult. Okay, so we just work out many examples, try to find some pattern, some logic, okay, so amalgamation of them, and then we speculate, we come up with some formula that works for those small examples that we calculated with hand, and then we prove with mathematical induction, okay, so yeah, mathematicians do that all the time, okay, so it's a legitimate proven technique, okay. All right. Yeah, I guess you can prove this with mathematical induction, but nah, we don't want to go there. Okay. So that's Stirling's what? Stirling's number of second kind. So we got it right. I mean, we didn't prove this formula, but at least we know how to calculate this formula. Okay, and we know what Stirling's number of second kind means. Okay, so now let's try to understand Stirling's number of first kind. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, Wikipedia, they are related. First and second kind, they are related. Okay, so let me turn off the heater because I'm being overheated. Why don't we take a break? Okay, so we'll take a break. Okay, because yeah, we got this. Okay, we understand what this means. So totally getting overheated. Oh boy. Oh. Yesterday, Friday, I skipped running, so I kind of feel the need to run. Let's see. All right. So that's Sterling's formula of what? Second kind, and grabbing my phone here. Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna switch out the board, okay? Because yeah, just because. Okay. This one. I want this one. Oh, I have so many boards. I have 7 board, man. 7 whiteboard. My goodness. I mean, yeah, well, the mountain, palindrome number, whatever, right? We had fun with that. So, yeah, we discovered a constant, which isn't that difficult. Okay. We proved this convergence. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Okay. Whew. Heavy, heavy. My pocket. Keys and oh boy. Too heavy. Ah. Okay, Sterling numbers of the first kind. Long name. This is my key, okay. I don't know where to put it, man. And I got cigarettes and oh boy. Lighter, whatever. Sterling number of the first kind. And do they have definite formula for this? They have some recurrence relation, but Excuse me. Ah, boy. It's giving me a headache, dude, because, oh, it's heavy. Looks like it's a very well studied number because yeah, it's extensively studied by many famous mathematicians. Sterling's number, okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we have explicit formula, but that's, well, kinda. They kind of have explicit formula, okay, so and it's a lot more difficult than Sterling's number of second kind. Sterling's number of first kind is far more involved. Oh boy. Yeah, they kind of have explicit formula, but that's not very neat as it stands here. But at least let us try to understand what the definition of Stirling's number is. let's take a shot at it. Okay, so the definition here is you have some number, right? Pi, okay, k from 0 to n minus 1 x minus k, okay? Yeah, okay? And this is equal to, we'll use f because it was tallest number of first kind, right? Second kind, we call it s. Okay, so this is equal to, we are converting pi product to summation sigma, okay? So it's kind of conversion from pi to sigma, okay? Because it's addition, that's easier, right? So f n k, when k go from 0 to n, multiply by x kth, okay? So that's the definition of the Stirling's number of the first kind. Long name. We call it Stirling 1, okay? Or first, yeah, Stirling 1. Stirling 1, okay? That's the, or Stirling function 1. It's a function that takes two inputs, which is natural number, okay? Just natural number. But the Stirling, this Stirling number, first Stirling number, okay, it should be also integer, okay? I guess it could be negative, right? So, but it has to be integer, has to be, okay? They do have explicit formula here, okay, in the Wikipedia, okay? Let me see if I can even calculate that. Because it's very heavy, it's very involved. I mean, the explicit formula itself, it's like, dude, it's way over me. I mean, given a lot of time, like this weekend, or 3-day weekend, right? I guess this is my learning project. Because I have time. Time enough at last, right? I mean, I don't have a girlfriend. I don't have money. I cannot travel. So, let's travel intellectually, okay? So, explicit formula. Um, okay, explicit formula. It's very involved, and I'm not sure if I, with the little mathematics I know, I'm not sure if I can even use this formula when, for very simple example, like n is equal to 2, something like that, right? It's a function, okay. So k is a dummy variable, pi variable, or sigma variable, so it disappears after we expand this shit. Okay, so function of two input, two variables. Okay, so oh boy. Okay, so I have to first understand Young diagram or partition. Yeah, I heard about this before. Okay. Number theory, combinatorics. What is a partition? Okay, let me. A lot of backtracking here. Okay, I gotta build up the basics. What is a partition in combinatorics? Partition function. Okay. Okay, partition function. Yeah, I like this concept. So partition function, it doesn't have any formula. Okay. It doesn't have any formula, huh? It's it's a very simple concept. Partition function. Okay. It's surprising there's no known formula. I mean, Srinivasa Ramanujan, he, he studied partition function too, and he found something, but even he couldn't find that fixed this formula, closed form formula, Young diagram and whatever. So what is partition? Okay, so it's this. Okay, with you have number three, right? So partition function of three is number of ways of expressing three in terms of sum. Okay, is number of ways. We'll do the absolute value. Okay, absolute value of the set. Okay, where each element is way to express three in terms of addition. Okay, so you have 1 plus 1 plus 1, that's one element, comma, 2 plus 1, okay? But it has to be it has to be positive integer, it has to be natural number, okay? So that's it, right? So that's what, 2, okay? Partition function, okay? Why are we doing this? Because that's what I need to know to understand this explicit formula for first Stirling number, okay? So first Stirling function. Boy. Did I get this right? Partition. No? Hmm. It's supposed to be 3? Okay. Well, I'm looking at the table of this partition function numbers, okay? Because there's no known formula, but so the best they can come up with is to calculate by hand or by some computer program. And maybe we can take a shot at coming up with nice formula for partition function and get Fields medal or something. It's kind of Nobel Prize for mathematics. Okay, so partition function. I mean, is there any other way to express this guy? Come on. Okay, okay, okay. 3. Yeah, sorry. Boy. Yeah, I didn't realize it has this back. You know, I can connect it like this. Okay. 1, 2, 3. So that's 3. Okay. Okay, I got it. Okay, so partition. Okay. It's kind of cheating because 3 plus 0. But whatever. Okay, so there's no closed formula for this. That's what Wikipedia is saying. I mean, Wikipedia is great website. It's a great idea. It's great American invention. Americans are very inventive. Okay, so yeah, everybody can contribute, right? Yeah, there are some phony people. Like once I tried to get my movie, the one movie I made, okay, feature length, one and only. I made some other like short films, couple of them, okay, but well, I only made one feature length movie, which is like 70 minutes long, okay, so I tried to make that into a Wikipedia article, but they declined to let me do that because there's some sympathetic people. Okay, with Wikipedia they have this kind of like examiners. Okay, because to prevent people from using Wikipedia as some kind of advertisement or prank or joke. Yeah, they want Wikipedia to be serious, kind of encyclopedia. So Okay, yeah, wiki. It's not wicked. I think it's from what I remember. It came from some Hawaiian language, wiki whatever. Okay, so yeah, it came from Hawaiian language. I think that's what I recall. Okay, so yeah, Wikipedia somehow they have this Hawaiian language, which is a very beautiful language. Okay, a Hawaiian roller coaster. Yeah, one of my favorite songs, Disney songs of all time. Yeah, so they get constantly updated by every great scholars in the world. So that's the strength of Wikipedia. It's very very useful tool. It gets updated. So if Wikipedia says there's no closed form for partition function, I tend to believe that. Okay, so because if there is some new, brand new discovery of partition function formula for it, then probably people would update and contribute in this article in Wikipedia. So, but just to be sure, because in Wikipedia it's not perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna look up in and in Google partition function formula and visit some other websites. Okay. Yeah, I don't think it really exists. Okay, so there's this YouTube documentary about Hardy Ramanujan formula for the partition function. Well, I doubt that actually exists. Okay, so um, okay, so there's this Rutgers University in New Jersey, I think. I just downloaded this PDF. Oh boy, let's take a look. Let's take a look at this academic journal entry article where it's free. So how nice of them. So you know, journals they're beautiful. Okay, these academic journals. Okay, so they follow this fixed form rules. Okay, what APA or whatever rules. Well, in jurisprudence, yeah, in the blue book, whatever. Yeah, it's all beautiful. Okay, MLA, whatever convention. Yeah, they find the fixed form. Yeah, paper, academic journal paper is beautiful. Yeah, I used to write those things. Okay, following the conventions. Nowadays I don't because it's too much work. Okay, but they look very pretty. Order, you know, rules. Yeah, it's beautiful. I don't have time for that shit. Okay, so I don't write journal articles anymore. Okay, too much work. I'm too old for that shit. Okay, but yeah, they're beautiful. And one bad side is that they are not free. Sometimes they are, but they're not always free. So I have no money. You know, I'm kind of liberal in this sense. I want knowledge to be free. Okay, so that's why I'm doing this. I'm doing this in YouTube video because it's free. Okay, because I have no money. All right, and I don't have any time to write this journal article. following all these rules, you know, rules of citation. I don't have time for that shit. Okay, so and I also want this world to learn the theories that came from God. I'm just a messenger. Okay, I want it to be free. Okay, but the main reason why I'm doing this in YouTube because it's free. Okay, and also it's easier than writing this journal article, typing up, following these rules. It's a lot easier to do it this way. Okay, because I have full time job. Okay, I have full time job. Okay, so this is I it too much. It takes too much effort to write a journal article. Okay, I don't have time for that. It's not that I'm lazy. No, I'm a full time job worker. Okay, I cannot afford that kind of time and effort and energy to write a journal article. It's too much. Okay, that's why I'm doing this in YouTube, and it's more fun this way too. More entertaining to me and to you. More interactive. It's a video. This is my mode of publication. Okay, of all my discoveries, everything that I know. Okay, uh, yeah. So okay, let's read this journal article. But yeah, I admire people who actually write this shit. Okay, so because I know how hard a lot of work it is. I've done that before when I was younger. Okay, so yeah, academic journal paper, they did a fantastic job. Yeah, I admire them. It's something something I cannot dream of doing, writing all this journal paper, man. Oh, it's too much work, right? They go deep down in the history, all these references, citation, and following these rules. Yeah, they are beautiful, okay? I appreciate that. It's just that I don't have time for it, okay? So just, yeah, okay. So yeah, Hardy and Mr. Hardy and Mr. Ramanujan. Okay, I don't know Hindi. Okay, although one day I want to learn. Yeah, well, I'd love to learn Hindi. Very beautiful language. Okay, so yeah, yeah. I tried to learn once. I bought this Hindi grammar book, but it was too much. Okay, so yeah, like what, Sanskrit, whatever. Okay, so Sanskrit. From what I remember when I was in South Korea, I think it was middle school or high school. It's like without decoration, sang, like yeah, in French, Sanskrit without decoration, something like that. Okay, Sanskrit is very ancient Indian language. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, Indian language Hindi is very related to like Indo-European kind of. Yeah, I mean they are Middle Eastern, right? Yeah, Indians they're Middle Easterns. Europeans, yeah, they came from in Middle East, so of course they are related. Whatever. So yeah, Hardy and Ramanujan they come up with some kind of formula for partition function. It says 2 decades later, uh, they try to pronounce this guy. Probably he's German, I think. Radmacher or whatever, something like that. Okay, good, good. Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, it's complex. It's beyond me. I have no idea what they're talking about. I'm just looking at the picture of this mathematics. You wanna see it? Yeah, here. Okay. Some academic paper about this partition function. Yeah, I don't understand anything that they say here, but I'm just looking at the picture. I'm just flipping these pages of physics books and mathematics books, and I just look at it, and oh, it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. It's like I'm appreciating this painting of Vincent van Gogh, or yeah, that's how Ramanujan's formula looks to me. I don't really understand what this saying is, but it's just beautiful. Yeah, I look at this physics or mathematics books, flipping pages, and yeah, there's some nice pictures or formulas. It just look beautiful to me. Okay, I don't understand it, but yeah. Okay, so let's see. Wow, you have Legendre. Yeah, this French guy. I heard his name before. Legendre. And this W, yeah, I saw that W function. Okay. So it looks like Wikipedia didn't quite do the good job for this partition function. It looks like there's some updated later development. Okay, so Wikipedia is not perfect. So this journal paper, what year is this? 2010. 2010. Okay. Okay, 2010 is like 10, almost a decade ago, and they came up with a better expression of this partition function. Wikipedia didn't have that, so yeah, Wikipedia, I guess it's not perfect. Okay, it's not perfect. It's good enough, but many times it's faulty. Okay, so it's not very well updated. Okay, so all right. So partition function. Okay. I mean, very simple concept, right? Partition function. To find exact formula for that shit, it's not easy. It involves pi. You know, pi 3.14 or 154, whatever. Okay. And hyperbolic sine function and some kind of a derivative and square root of k. How fascinating! How fascinating! Okay, it also involves this Euler's number e like or 2.73 whatever. Some other numbers that I don't know. What GCD? What is GCD? Yeah, what grade or greatest common denominator? Oh, yeah, and some omega or W number that I saw once before, like an hour ago, in the Stirling's formula, whatever. Okay, so that was Clusterman type sum. I have to look this guy up, okay, because here this definition that I'm not familiar with. Okay, so we'll take a break. Okay, so it's beautiful. Okay, I don't understand anything here, but it's very beautiful formula. Yeah, yeah, it's very beautiful. This recent, not that recent. It's a decade ago, but yeah, relatively recent development in mathematics. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Mathematics is like, I think somebody said that. Okay, because I mistakenly accredited NPR for this. Okay, it was not NPR. It was a local Alaskan classical music station that said this, cited this from Huxley, American novelist, writer. Yeah, music is an idea that cannot expressed in words, but they cannot kept in silence. He says something like that. Huxley, yeah, American novelist. Huxley, I think he's American. Is he British? I don't know. Let me look him up. Okay, so. Oh boy. Oh, I have three different web browsers in my phone: Chrome, Mozilla, and Bing. My favorite is Bing. Okay, because they give us daily picture of the day. So Bing, Microsoft, they're in Seattle, Washington. It's fantastic. Okay, What was I gonna look for? Huxley, Mr. Huxley, okay, the novelist. Is he American or British? I don't know. Oh, okay, he's English. Okay, so he's British. Whatever. That kind of smart guy. Oh well. I kind of hoped he were American. I kind of hoped he were American. He's kind of smart guy. Okay, so I kind of hoped he were American. Okay, but he's British. Okay. If he if let's hypothetically, let's say if I were American president, and this smart guy like Huxley, I would give him the free pass. Yeah, come here. Yeah, we want you to be here in America. Okay, all the talents. Yeah, so I kind of agree with this President Trump's talent-based immigration policy idea, but I'm 40 years old. I came back to America 20 years ago. Did I have any talent back then? Well, yeah, I got some high school GPA, okay. Yeah, but I was in wreck, okay, so I was ugly, stupid, didn't speak much English, okay. Yeah, I had some high school GPA, but I was in wrecks. Now, yeah, I'm doing better, okay. I've been to Ivy League school, though I dropped out. You know, made a movie, been to U.S. Army, honorably discharged, and went to law school, graduated, and passed the Alaska bar exam, and passed before that, passed the patent agent bar exam, patent bar exam. Yeah, but yeah, because you cannot ever tell. Nobody can be a fortune teller, psychic, or whatever. Yeah, you cannot quite tell the future of this person. Okay, okay, there's this guy or girl who want to be an American citizen, who want to get citizenship. We cannot quite tell whether this person is going to be a great contributing member of American society or not because we cannot see the future. We can, yeah, extrapolate based on this person's past. Okay, that's all these employers do, right? Yeah, what have you done in the past, so that we can try to predict your future with us. I'm employer, you employee candidate, right? That's what they do in the interview process. Okay, we'll take a break. Okay, so we'll get back to this later. Okay, it's a big learning project. It's not gonna be. It cannot be done in one day or one session. Okay, so we have long holiday weekend, Memorial Day, May 2019. Okay, so we have all the time we need. So we take a break and we talk about something else too. Okay, so all right. Okay. Now I have to re-grab my keys and you see. Okay, have you ever shown my keys? Yeah, this my dongle, this key fob for my car, right? Car key to ignition, right? It's old school key. Car, okay. Yeah, my gobble, okay. It has a knife, everything else, okay. So what else do I have? My USB drive. How many? Maybe 1 gigabyte or something. Okay. Library card. Okay. With barcode. My card. My house keys. Office keys. Okay. My storage in my property. Storage keys. Oh. Compass. Compass. Okay. I'm not sure if it's working. Let me see. Is it working? Where's north? Okay. You're saying north is that way? That's north. And you're saying that's south. That's north. I'm not quite sure if that's south or that's north. Ah, boy. This compass, I'm not sure if it's pointing the right direction. Yeah, this compass I think is broke. Okay, it's probably time to buy a new compass because every time I'm putting this, is pointing at all different direction for the north and south. Okay, so this compass, I think I have to trash it and I have to buy a new compass. Okay, because sometimes I go out hiking. Okay, but this compass is not doing anything good. It's pointing all different direction. Then do I know in my house? I'm in my house. Where is north? Where is south? Okay, let me think about it. So the street is there. Okay, so when I go to work, dude, you're gonna have to take a break. Okay. So I have this in this entertainment room in my house. Okay, so let me try to, after a break. Let me try to figure out. I have four walls, right? This is kind of square, rectangular kind of room, right? Let me try to find out which is north, south, east, west. Okay, so after a break. Okay, so what a nice challenge this is. But I will buy this brand new compass because this compass is not working. Okay, so what a garbage. Okay. Where's my cigarette? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay, so why don't you enjoy the nice view? Okay, yeah, neon sign in Alaska. Okay, so light. Yeah, I'll be back. Okay. I guess that direction is north and that direction is south. Okay, so yeah, the sun east where the mountains are, west where the ocean. I'm still not clear on that. I think that's north and this is south. Okay, so I gotta buy a new compass because that compass was pointing that way and that way north. No, I think that's north. Okay, east, yeah, west mount, east on the mountain, east when where the sunrise. Okay, north where I see all these beautiful northern lights, aurora borealis. South where the sun shines. You see the window, right? It's kind of pretty, right? Yeah, it's beautiful. West where there are a lot of water, ocean. Yeah, that's Alaskan landscape. Yeah, that's north. Okay, so okay, partition formula. And there's one name I'm supposed to look up, I guess. So okay, so there was this guy. Hardy, Srinivasan, Ramanujan, they did something with the partition formula, and then 2 decades later, a guy came up with an improved version of that shit, and then what's his name? Rademacher. Okay, so Rademacher. Let me look up his name. Different web browser so that I don't lose the previous search. Rademacher. Okay, yeah, he's German, Australian German. Television actor? No, I want mathematician. Okay, partition function. Rademacher partition function. Okay. Oh boy. Partition function P. Okay, it looks like there's this Hardy, Professor Hardy in Cambridge, his descendant in what 1970s, I guess. Ah, well, second or third generation of mathematician. Okay, Professor Hardy, I think he died as a celibate. Ramanujan, he married an Indian girl, but Professor Hardy in Cambridge in early 1900s, I think he died as a celibate. I don't think he had any kids. But so this guy maybe his descendant of his brother or sister or something, I guess. Kind of like cousin, nephew, whatever. I'm reading an article in Wolfram, okay, mathworld.wolfram. Yeah, they make good mathematics articles, many times better than Wikipedia. Okay, so okay, prime number, whatever. To have expressive formula. Okay, so PN, yeah, Euler, the big mathematician, probably in Germany or something. He gave some generating function version of that. Q series. What is Q series? Pentagonal number. Okay. They're using this what OEIS. Kind of like sequence database. Kind of. Okay. Generating function. I'm not quite grasping the concept, but the way I understand generating function is a function is defined as a coefficient in the sigma, the kind of Taylor expansion, whatever. Okay, so that's the way I understand generating function. It's kind of like inverse function kind of concept. Yeah, it can kind of interesting way to define a function, coefficient of a polynomial, kind of. So what Hershon in 1999. It's fairly recent and contemporary, relatively speaking. Okay, so oh. So recurrence equation, recurrence relation, it only expresses relation between one term and the next term. Okay, sequence. Yeah, I mean it's good, but it's not good enough. We want some explicit closed form formula. That's what we want to find out. But mm. Yeah, you have what Dirichlet, Dedekind, Einstein, whatever, Euler, Hardy, Weinstein, Hardy, what Ramanujan, and It's way beyond me. Okay, it's just too much. Ah, boy, it's like a just like brand new world to me. It's too much. Okay, so but at least we know what it is. Okay, it's very simple looking thing. But we'll have to, for now, we'll just have to satisfy ourselves by understanding the definition of this fourth Stallings number. Okay, we know what it is. Okay, and to understand this, we have to know partition function. But partition function itself is, I mean, it's a very simple concept, right? But to find this fixed form formula, they haven't even got it yet. Okay. Okay, so boy, we have to postpone on understanding this. Okay, we have to postpone. Okay, because I kind of feel like I should go to this cemetery thing. Because it's Memorial Day. Today is Saturday. Monday is Memorial Day. So I'm a member of this veterans organization. Okay, I'm not gonna tell you which. Okay, there are a lot of veterans organizations. You know, veterans of foreign war, VFW, or American Legion, and yeah, there are all kinds of veterans organizations. I'm a veteran, so U.S. Army veteran, so I belong to some organizations, and they asked us to come to this cemetery to pay tribute to fallen soldiers. You know, so I feel like I should go there. Okay, so meaning I gotta get sober. I gotta eat something. Okay, so how much time do I have? Do I have enough time to sober up? I gotta eat something, drink a lot of water. Oh boy. So I don't wanna drink and drive. I mean, it's Memorial Day weekend. I'm in Alaska, so everybody went to what, Denali, Mount Mac, Mount McKinley. When I, McKinley, this president of United States from Ohio, in McDonald's in Alaska, we used to have this McKinley burger, but this stupid fucking President Obama came to Alaska and he fucking renamed McKinley Mountain to Denali Mountain because he hates white men because he's an ethnic man. Okay, so yeah, he hates white men, so he renamed McKinley Mountain to Denali Mountain. Okay, but that's wrong. Okay, because this motherfucking President Obama, he that was his first time in Alaska, and he came and he just renamed this mountain McKinley Mountain. We were like, what the fuck, man? You're not even Alaskan, okay? And you renamed this mountain McKinley Mountain to Denali Mountain. What, to be politically correct? We already have Denali National Park. Okay, yeah, we already had this name. McKinley Mountain, okay? So if you rename it as Denali Mountain, you cannot quite distinguish, identify. Is it, when you say Denali, is it Denali National Park or Denali Mountain? So yeah, it's confusing, right? So he hates white man, so it's this ethnic guy. So when I was in law school in Midwest, yeah, he came to our campus to give a speech. I didn't go there. Okay, who went there? All these fucking liberals, okay, gay guys and feminists. Who these fucking liberals who went to see him, but I didn't. Okay. Also, Justice Ginsburg. Yeah, what Darth Vader, gooseneck, goosebump. Yeah, this old lady. I don't like her. Okay, because she's liberal. Okay, so gay marriage, whatever bullshit. Okay, so yeah, I didn't go there when she gave this my alma mater law school students a speech. I don't want to see you. Okay, so okay. I have more things to tell you. I'm 40 years old. I have a lot of stories to tell you. Stories in my 40 years of life, more stories than I have time to tell you. Okay, I have told you many stories. Okay, but I do this recording what 3 hours a day. Okay, just like everybody else, I have 24 hours a day, right? So obviously, in my past, I have more stories that I can tell you. Okay, it's like what 24 hours a day, so I do this recording for 3 hours a day. There are what 21 hours that I'm not recording, and then things are happening. Well, when I'm asleep, I'm dreaming something. Yeah, so there are more stories, more dreams that I can possibly tell you. It's 21 versus 3. Okay, I have to be selective. Okay, of the stories that I would like to tell you. So, and this veterans event, okay, it's Memorial Day weekend. I think I should go there. Okay, so I better eat something, sober up. Okay, I just go there like this. Okay, so I'm not gonna dress up because when I was in South Korea, okay, so yeah, we have cemeteries in South Korea, of our ancestors. I visit them, okay, so I'm with my parents, right, grandparents. Yeah, yeah. This is the tombstone, grave of your ancestors. Yeah, pay some tribute. Yeah, that's that kind of tradition, honoring your ancestors, exists in the West and in the East. Yeah, when I was in the army, yeah, I was in a funeral detail. Yeah, I did that. I was this bugle horn player. I mean, because I don't know how to play this instrument, bugle. But yeah, we have this electronic version, electronic version of that. You just push the button and it plays this da 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 da. Yeah, I did that. Okay, I was this bugle player. It was kind of cheating. It's electronic bugle. I just pushed the button. I just pretended. I covered my mouth. Pretend I was actually blowing it. Yeah, I did some funeral detail. Okay, in Texas, Fort Hood, Texas. Yeah, so my platoon sergeant was very nice to me to get me there as a funeral detail because it's kind of perquisite. Okay, because I was a good soldier, very hard working. I was soldier of the quarter. Okay, I was technician of the quarter, also technician of the year. As a electrician for helicopters. Okay, because I work very hard. Okay, yeah, I would sweep the floor, clean the bathroom, okay, mop the floor when nobody asked me to, okay, and I did all this cleaning of these night vision goggles and yeah, because I like working, okay, so yeah, all my sergeants, NCOs, commissioned officers, exos, executive officers, first sergeants. They knew I was very good soldier, so they would write me recommendation letter, and that's how I got this scholarship in law school. Okay, after the U.S. Army. Okay, because they were behind me. They know I'm a nice guy. Okay, yeah, I may be sometimes rebellious, but they knew I have good heart. I meant good, you know, the betterment of humanity. Okay, so uh, we have to call it a day, okay, because I gotta get ready for this. So I've been to cemetery in Korea, so and I've been to cemetery in America too. I was in a funeral detail, okay, but uh, I've never been to cemetery in Alaska, okay, because I never had a chance to. Okay, I've been to cemetery in Texas as a funeral detail person. I have so many stories to tell you, but we are running out of time, so it's long weekend, so I can use some company, okay, socialize with my fellow veterans, old and young, okay. So I think I should go there, okay. So I gotta get sober, meaning I should eat something, okay. So yeah, so yeah, boy. We will continue this later, okay. Okay. I think they're still looking for this partial function formula, okay. So it looks simple, just like Fermat's last theorem. Okay, it looks very simple. Fermat. Okay, yeah, French guy Fermat. You don't pronounce the last consonant in French word. Okay, Fermat's last theorem. It looks so simple, but to prove it, it's very difficult, complex. In mathematics, there are many problems like that. Yeah, partial function, well, storing first and second numbers. It look very simple, but to find the definite formula or to prove it, it's nightmare. Okay, so in mathematics, yeah, you see that a lot. It's very common. Okay, look very simple definition. Intuitively, yeah, we can recognize the pattern, but to find proof or definite this finite formula, it's not that easy. Yeah, we see that often. Okay, so in real life, I have all the solution for all the world problems, all the crimes and violence, and yeah, I have all the solution. But for me, actually, to be the president and implement those plans, that's not easy. I mean, it's easy for me to fantasize, imagine that I'm the president and solve all these problems in America and the world. It's easy for me to imagine that, but to actually do it, that's a lot more difficult. I mean, how can I be the president of the United States, man? Yeah, it's just like mathematics, politics, mathematics. Okay, it may look so easy and simple on the surface, but inside, it's a lot harder than it seems. It's life, right? Yeah, I think, or you may think, yeah, I have all the solutions to problems in the world, but to save the world, maybe it's not as easy than we think, we hope they are. Yeah. Okay, this moral of the lesson. Okay, so yeah, I gotta get ready. Okay, so we'll call it quits. Not quit. Yeah, just for this episode. Okay, we continue later today. Okay, thank you. Bye.